Hello peeps, welcome back to Football Transfer Report, as we round up 13 of the biggest confirmed and developing transfer stories from across the Premier League. We have two young Real Madrid talents heading to Fulham, major defensive business at Chelsea and Bournemouth, a club record Brentford agreement, two promoted clubs strengthening their squads, and a surprising managerial change at Newcastle United. We begin at Bournemouth, where the Cherries have agreed a deal with Benfica for Portuguese centre-back Antonio Silva. Bournemouth will reportedly pay €25 million initially, with another €5 million available through add-ons. The 22-year-old has been authorised to travel to England, with his medical and the remaining formalities expected to follow. Silva came through Benfica's academy and established himself in their first team as a teenager, while also earning senior international recognition with Portugal. Bournemouth have been rebuilding their defence following several important departures, and Silva would become a major addition for new head coach Marco Rose. Until the medical and paperwork are completed though, this remains an agreed transfer rather than an official signing. Brentford have also reached an agreement for one of the most expensive signings in their history. The Bees are set to pay around £41 million to Lens for Mamadou Sangaré. The 24-year-old is a Mali international who operates primarily as a central midfielder, offering mobility, ball-winning ability, and the energy to cover large areas of the pitch. Sangaré only joined Lens from Rapid Vienna in 2025, but his performances in France have attracted interest from several Premier League clubs. Brentford appear to have moved fastest, with the player set for a medical after the verbal agreement between the clubs. The £41 million package would represent a new club record, although the contract length has not yet been confirmed. Fulham are completing an ambitious double move for two graduates of Real Madrid's academy. The more expensive of the pair is Gonzalo Garcia, with a deal worth €40 million upfront and a further €2 million in potential add-ons. Real Madrid will also retain a 30% sell-on clause and matching rights, allowing them to respond if Fulham later accept an offer from another club. Garcia is 22 and can play as a central striker or across the attacking line. He registered 8 goals and 3 assists in 39 appearances last season and now looks set to receive regular Premier League football. The move also reunites him with Fulham manager Álvaro Arbeloa, who previously worked with Garcia in Madrid's youth system. The transfer is effectively done, although Fulham's formal announcement and the final contract details are still awaited. Cesar Palacios is expected to follow Garcia from Real Madrid to Craven Cottage. Fulham have agreed a €10 million transfer for the 21-year-old attacking midfielder, with Real Madrid again retaining a 30% sell-on clause. Reports also indicate that Madrid will hold matching rights in any future transfer. Palacios is regarded as one of the more technically gifted players produced by La Fabrica in recent years and can play as a number 10 or in a deeper creative midfield role. He has already made several senior appearances for Madrid after recovering from a serious knee injury. Personal and club terms are agreed, with the medical and final paperwork still to follow. This should therefore be labelled as agreed rather than official for now. Chelsea have officially completed the signing of Maxence Lacroix from Crystal Palace. The reported transfer fee is £52 million, and the French centre-back has signed a 6-year contract running until June 2032. With reports also suggesting Chelsea may hold an option for another season. Lacroix is 26 and arrives with considerable Premier League experience after 2 highly successful years at Palace. During that period, he helped the Eagles win major silverware and establish themselves in European competition. His pace, aerial strength and comfort defending in a back 3 should make him well suited to Xabi Alonso's system. Chelsea now have an extremely crowded group of central defenders, so Lacroix's arrival could also lead to several departures before the window closes. Crystal Palace are already looking at Lacroix's potential replacement. 19-year-old Raphael Le Guen has reportedly agreed personal terms with Palace over a move from Brest. The French centre-back stands at close to 2 meters tall and only made his professional debut during the 2025-26 season. He signed a Brest contract running until 2029 earlier this year, meaning Palace would still need to agree a fee with the French club. Le Guen is viewed as a long-term development signing rather than a direct, ready-made replacement for Lacroix. At this stage, only the player side of the deal appears to be settled, so the card should show agreed, with both the transfer fee and Palace contract listed as TBC. Another major agreement involves Coventry City and goalkeeper Carl Rushworth. Coventry are set to pay Brighton an initial club record fee of £22.5 million to make Rushworth's move permanent. Some reports suggest the package could eventually rise as high as £30 million through add-ons. Brighton are also expected to retain both a sell-on clause and a buyback option. Rushworth spent last season on loan at Coventry, playing every league minute and recording 17 clean sheets as Frank Lampard's side won the championship title. The 25-year-old has already proved his value to Coventry, so this is less of a gamble than a typical club record transfer. His permanent contract length has not yet been confirmed, meaning the status should remain agreed with the contract marked TBC. Ipswich Town have officially signed Japanese forward Daisen Maeda from Celtic. The newly promoted club will pay £8 million up front, with a further £2 million in potential add-ons. Maeda has signed a 3-year contract running until the summer of 2029. Now 28, he brings pace, relentless pressing, and the ability to play either through the middle or from the left. His energy should suit the demands of new manager Gary O'Neill, while his experience of winning trophies with Celtic gives Ipswich another player accustomed to pressure. Maeda has spoken of fulfilling his ambition to play in the Premier League, and he could become an important part of Ipswich's attempt to establish themselves in the division. Ipswich have also strengthened in goal with the permanent signing of Scherpen from Union Saint-Gilloise. The Dutch goalkeeper has joined on a 4-year contract running until June 2030. Ipswich officially described the fee as undisclosed, although reports place it at €10 million initially, with a further €3 million in add-ons. Brighton, Scherpen's former club, are reportedly entitled to 40% of the profit Union make on the deal. At 26 years old and well over 2 meters tall, Scherpen gives Ipswich an imposing presence in goal while still having room to develop. He has gained experience across the Netherlands, Belgium and Austria, and now returns to English football for a genuine opportunity to become a Premier League number 1. Hull City have added considerable experience with the signing of Hidemasa Morita. The Japanese international has joined on a free transfer after his Sporting CP contract expired. Morita is 31 and has agreed a 2-year contract, with Hull holding an option to extend it for another season. Primarily a defensive or central midfielder, he spent 4 years in Portugal and regularly competed in European football. His positional discipline, passing and international experience should make him an important figure for a newly promoted Hull squad. Rather than paying a large transfer fee, Hull have secured an established midfielder entering the latter stages of his career, but still capable of helping them control matches and cope with the speed of the Premier League. Hull's first signing following promotion was another experienced international in Jack Butland. The 33-year-old goalkeeper joined from Rangers for an officially undisclosed fee, although reports in Scotland have placed the figure at approximately £3 million. Butland has signed an initial 2-year contract with an option for a further 12 months. He made more than 150 appearances during his time at Rangers and previously played in the Premier League for Stoke City and Crystal Palace. He also earned 9 senior England caps. Hull have effectively replaced Ivor Pandor, who moved in the opposite direction to Rangers, with a goalkeeper who already understands the pressure and demands of top-flight English football. Newcastle United have officially signed 20-year-old midfielder Aladji Bamba from Monaco. The deal is reportedly worth £30 million up front, with another £5.5 million available in add-ons, taking the potential package to around £35.5 million. Bamba has signed a 5-year contract and has been allocated Newcastle's number 8 shirt. The French midfielder is regarded as a powerful, progressive number 8, who can carry the ball through midfield and contribute at both ends of the pitch. Newcastle view him as an important long-term investment rather than simply a direct replacement for one departing player. His arrival forms part of a wider midfield rebuild following a turbulent summer at St James's Park. The final story is Newcastle's change of head coach. The club have agreed to pay Al Ahly approximately €11 million in compensation to appoint Matthias Jesel as Eddie Howe's replacement. Jesel is 38 and is expected to sign a contract running until June 2030. The German began his senior managerial career with Red Bull Salzburg before moving to Saudi Arabia in 2023. He enjoyed significant success with Al Ahly, including consecutive AFC Champions League triumphs, and developed a reputation for intense pressing, strong communication, and flexible attacking football. He is expected to arrive in England over the weekend ahead of his unveiling. Until Newcastle publish their official announcement, however, this should be presented as agreed or pending rather than official. That concludes this Premier League transfer roundup. Bournemouth and Brentford are preparing to break out the checkbook. Fulham are building around two young Real Madrid products. Chelsea have added another major defender. And the promoted clubs are working quickly to strengthen their squads. Newcastle, meanwhile, could be entering an entirely new era under Matthias Heisler. Let us know which of these moves you think will have the biggest impact, and subscribe to Football Transfer Report for more confirmed deals, agreements and transfer updates throughout the summer window. Have a good weekend and enjoy the sunshine. Cheers.